Yeah, here we are. It's Tuesday night, just coming home from a day of work. I decided to take on a new job, and I was just thinking about, you know, being alive, the things we're learning in our life, about my wife, my children, uh, my family, and just thinking that today is the day, the main day, the most important day of my life because here it is, all these years later, with all the accumulation of everything I've ever learned, all the places that I've been, got a little bit of seasoning with myself now. I'm not 15, I'm not 21, I'm not 31, I'm not 41, I'm not even 51. I'm 61 years old, and there's a lot of knowledge here. And I really got a lot out of sitting down just watching a regular, everyday video of TDJ sitting down talking. Because we're around the same age. And I said, here he is putting out all his wisdom. He's just putting it out there. He's letting it flow. He's letting it come from his God self, and he's just giving it up. And he's just handing it to us, and he's just giving it to me. And he's got a talent for what he does. And you have a talent for what you do. And one of the things that I found that's essential is communication. How to be a motivational speaker, how to bring your ideas out here and hand them to people in a way that they can learn from it and they can grab something from them and take it back and put it in their heart and use it in their life. We've got to be able to motivate each other to make another move. We've motivated ourselves because of all the adversities against us to elect Barack Obama twice. Now we have other situations coming up, but I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've learned about life. I add a little bit of this and that in there. Number one, we all know that this world can be a mean and nasty place. And it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently, only if you let it. But it isn't a matter how hard that you hit, it's how hard that you can get hit and keep moving forward. I learned that from the Sylvester Stallone movie, and he's going to bring it up when he does this movie about Apollo Creed's son. It isn't about how hard you hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now, in some of the areas that I work in, it says if we are painstaking, if you can take the pain of this phase of our development, we will be amazed before we're halfway through. Well, what phase are they talking about? The phase that you're in today. Not yesterday, the one you're in today. If you can take the pain of growing. If I go to the gym, there's no way I got to lift weights. It's going to hurt. But my body's going to respond to that. And that the muscle's going to get bigger and it's going to get stronger. But it's that spiritual muscle that counts more. If I have a history of my people being told that all men are created equal, and we know that's a lie, and we know every time we drive a car down someplace that they're going to scrutinize us, that's going to make me have to work on myself a little bit more. But here's how I reverse that, because when life gives you lemons, you have to learn how to make lemonade, my brother and my sister. You got to make lemonade. So now, first thing I do, since I have so much adversity coming at me, the first thing I've got to learn to do is not add to that, not put weight on myself unless I want to use it to develop a particular muscle. So I don't go out there and at the end of a long day, I don't add to it by going and go get me a fifth of liquor and getting drunk. I can sit here and give you some inspiration on a video. I got books to read. I just had a client in my practice. See, I left a place of work and I came home and I have an office. I just saw a client. It just made me some money. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things I want to do and places I want to go. So I got a skill. I have specialized knowledge. It has a lot to do with communication. It has a lot to do with how I carry myself. And can I hand this idea to a person to where they can taste it and it tastes good? And so good that they'll want to come back and get some more from me. You see? I can take the same, you can take the same information and it might not work. You can take the same information and make it work better for you. But I've got all of these experiences in my life that have taught me, something you're pretty good at this, my brother. Les Brown can do that. Tony Robbins can do that. Paula Palmer Green can do that. And you can do it. But I'm not using it to go for some superficial gains. I'm not hustling to try to get you out of something that you don't want to give me. People want to give me because I have information to give them. I know a lot about my people, and I know about a lot of people out there. You see, once you learn the games, and the games have been played on you, you can smell it. You can see it in a person. The first thing you got to learn to do is not counter-transfer ignorance. What do I mean by that? I'm like saying, just black people alone, everybody, but black people for sure. We've had some ignorant stuff done to us. It's just plain stupid. People just get real ignorant when you come to the room because they're fierce. They're fierce. They're fierce. And so therefore, when people fear you, they can become real ignorant. But you got to use your head. You got to use your head. You got to use your head. You got to be wise in order to be on this planet for a while. You got to know how to bring yourself and put yourself in a certain situation. See, and I have nothing against it, what I'm getting ready to say, but I'm going to present myself shirt and tie with some style. Shoes going to be buffed up. Pants going to be creased. Money going to be in my pocket. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to come in calm. You ever notice when you look at TD Jakes, his suits are tailored, crisp. His message is clear and strong. You can't lose with the stuff that he used. You can't. So I feel like this. As long as you're strong in your beliefs, as long as you are confident within yourself, and let me tell you something about confidence. Confidence does not come from how much money you got in your pocket, or the woman on your arm, or the man on your arm, or what car you're driving. That, it isn't something that you're going to get that way. My confidence, and I want you to hear this before I sign out. Rodney's confidence comes from the fact that Rodney's going to do whatever Rodney's got to do, learn whatever he's got to learn, and go wherever he needs to go to get what he needs to get. I am confident that I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get to where I want to be. One.